Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the latest updates. On the afternoon of May the 14th, a particularly serious labor accident happened in Giang Đi Industrial Zone, Trảng Bom District, Đồng Nai Province. A building under construction collapsed, causing nearly 30 casualties. Videos recorded at the scene show that the construction work is a wall of a workshop higher than 12 meters, about 100 meters long of AV Healthcare Company at Road number 8, Giang Đi Industrial Park, Trảng Bom District, which was under construction, then suddenly collapsed. By the time the wall collapsed, dozens of workers were working and were rushed under it. Currently focused on the rescue work to rescue victims in the accident, at the same time conduct the autopsy of the dead victims. In addition, we are focusing on arranging the investigation first to clarify the site so that later we can have a basis to handle violations related to the construction design work, the site supervision of the collapsed construction workshop. Colonel Nguyễn Văn Kim, Deputy Director, Head of Police Investigation Agency of Đồng Nai Province, instructed. Upon receiving the news, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Cao Tiếng Dũng, was present at the scene to direct the search and rescue work for the victims, at the same time directed the forces to coordinate with the victims' relatives to have the initial support. The People's Committee of Đồng Nai Province has just approved a contractor selection plan for a components project on the construction of technical infrastructure system of Lộc An Bình Sơn residential area and resettlement of the total project of land acquisition, compensation, support, and resettlement of Long Thành International Airport. Accordingly, the Provincial People's Committee approved the contractor selection plan for 20 packages, including construction of electrical systems, lighting systems, water supply systems, technical infrastructure of areas in Lộc An Bình Sơn resettlement area. The total value of the bidding packages is more than 1 trillion Vietnam dong. The Provincial People's Committee also assigned the Provincial Construction Investment Project Management Unit to organize the selection of contractors according to the plan, ensuring compliance with regulations. In particular, the Provincial People's Committee also noted that in addition to the requirements for qualification and experience, additional provisions on contract penalties should be imposed if the contractor lags behind the term already assigned in the bidding dossier. Lộc An Bình Sơn resettlement area is one of the 2 resettlement areas serving resettlement for people in the project area of Long Thành International Airport. Celebrating the 79th anniversary of Ho Chi Minh Pioneering Youth Team, May the 15, 1941, May the 15, 2020. On May the 14th, at Phù Động Primary School branch in Bên Nông Chiêu Hamlet, Phú Cường Commune, Định Quán District, the Provincial Business Union, in collaboration with Định Quán District Union, held the awarding ceremony of the Youth Work Children's Playground. The project is sponsored by the Provincial Business Union, including a sliding house, a swing, a rope staircase, with a total value of 50 million Vietnam dong. Phù Động Primary School branch in Bên Nông Chiêu Hamlet, Phú Cường Commune, have 6 classes with 173 students. Most of the students here are in difficult circumstances. Presenting children's playground will create more healthy and useful play areas for teaching and learning in the school. Europe is still the region with the most deaths, but is trying to reopen the economy. However, the head of the Office of the World Health Organization (WHO) in Europe has said that although the speed of spreading is slow, we should not be subjective. WHO's European Office Director Hans Kluge said that the spread of the disease was slowing, but the risk is still very high, especially in some Eastern European countries like Russia. Therefore, Europe needs to continue to be cautious and get ready so that the health system can cope with the next outbreak. The lesson here is that general time to celebrate, only time to repair, he said. This is not the first time the world has faced a pandemic, but this pandemic has terrible devastation. With just a few cases, after a few weeks, we can see the most solid health system in overload. Currently, most European countries have eased or removed the blockade, including countries with severe pandemics such as Italy, Spain, France, and Germany. Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has just announced the second package of measures in the framework of a 270 billion USD stimulus package launched by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on May 12th to revive the struggling economy due to the COVID-19. Today's initiatives focus on migrant workers, street vendors, small traders, freelance workers, and small-scale farming farmers, Sitharaman said. The measures he mentioned included providing additional emergency credit support worth 4 billion USD to farmers. In addition, the government will provide free food to migrants in the next 2 months. Earlier, she announced details of the stimulus package, including the provisions of nearly 40 billion USD in unsecured auto loans for micro, small, and medium enterprises, as well as 4 billion USD to increase liquidity for non-bank financial companies. That's all of the news for today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.